Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this look back at all the promotional posters for TLC in years gone by. Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to this look back at all the promotional posters from TLC's in years gone by. Boom! There's been some awesome ones as well. Honestly, some of my favourite posters have been old TLC posters. The show started in 2009. It was actually the WWE Universe that voted for what pay-per-view they wanted. There was a few options. They could have chosen a single elimination tournament. I mean, never seen one of them before, so that would have been original. Or what would have been original would have been a street fight pay-per-view. That was an option. I'm not sure what they would have called it. Street Fighter. But, like, they went with TLC. Now, I understand why they went with TLC because, you know, it was fresh when it started in 2009. I think it's a little stale now. I mean, I know it's cool to see people put through tables. Ladder matches are always fun. Not a big fan of chairs matches. I mean, you don't get that many. But it'd be cool if they changed it now. I'd like to see that street fight pay-per-view, to tell the truth. So, let's have a look at the 2017 poster anyway for TLC. We did talk about this in the preview predictions video. It's cool. It has the 3 members of the Shield on. Obviously, that's not what's going to happen now because there is no Roman Reigns. There is no Shield reunion. This poster is now redundant. I'm not sure if they're going to change it and update it. I mean, it's very close to the event, so I'd imagine that they won't. Which just means that this will always be a fun little fact. Like, this was the poster, but this isn't what happened. So I kind of like that. I'm into that kind of stuff. I think it's cool anyway. I did question if they're kind of standing under a ladder, because that's obviously bad luck. I did say this! Did I not say this? I said that if they're standing underneath that ladder, it's bad luck. I said this like 2 days ago. I called this. I called this. That's literally just dawned on me that I said that. Well, Roman's only got himself to blame, hasn't he? The other thing as well, are they standing next to a ladder or are they standing under a ladder? Because if they're standing under a ladder, they are losing, right? Everyone knows it is bad luck to walk underneath ladders. And I know the Shield don't care about rules and superstition and all that kind of stuff. But, well, you know, that's foolish, isn't it? If you're in a match against Braun Strowman, you need every bit of luck you can get your hands on, so I don't think that was a wise move at all. So let's go back to 2009. This is the TLC poster from 2009. And fun little fact, main event for this show was DX against Jerry show, so it's got nothing to do with The Undertaker. The Undertaker did fight on this card, but he didn't fight Edge. He fought Batista, so it's weird how they've used an image that just isn't from this show. Also, it's got Undertaker standing over Edge. You can see the ladder, the table. There's no sign of the chairs, which is a bit weird considering this was the first TLC event. You'd think that they would probably go OTT on the fact that it's tables, ladders, and chairs. As a poster, it's not bad. It's got, like, it's a good action shot. Kind of, oh, what's that about? Do you know what I mean? It catches your interest. It's just a shame it has nothing to do with the show. And I don't think that it really captures the fact that this was the first one. Right, TLC 2010. And honestly, I'm not going to show you just yet, but honestly, one of my favourite posters ever. I love it. I love things that are just that little bit different. I mean, you can always see an action shot of, you know, a wrestler doing something to another wrestler. You can always see, like, a wrestler kind of standing there like this going... I don't know why they always have those posters. Like, they're always from the side and they're like... but for TLC 2010, this is what they did. Look at this poster. It is absolutely awesome. So different. You've got, I mean, that poor stick man. He is out of it. There's no two ways about it. He's got, like, his eyes have got X's and he's like, ah. Got Rey Mysterio doing like a sunset flip. Woo! It's all kicking off. I love it. I love how the crowd's like drawn in and everything. I think it's honestly one of the best posters. The main event had John Cena going up against Wade Barrett in a chairs match. So again, the poster doesn't show that, which is a little bit weird, but I wouldn't change this poster for the world. I think it's awesome. Yeah, honestly, one of my favourites. TLC 2011, here's the poster. This is super, super iconic because CM Punk's contract was coming towards the end. He had a match against John Cena for the title, and Vince McMahon was trying to get CM Punk to sign a new contract. CM Punk basically said that he wanted the negotiation to be on Raw in front of all the public. And he had some mental demands. He wanted his own jet. He wanted to be on forks and knives. He wanted to be the main event of WrestleMania. And the other thing he asked for is he wanted Vince to bring back the WWE ice cream bars. I think they were around in like the 90s. And they had like wrestlers, images of wrestlers on them. And that was just part of the negotiation. Those negotiations, it all fell apart, and CM Punk ended up leaving with the title, and there was this big drama. And this poster just kind of, it's cheeky. It's cheeky because you've got CM Punk on there, and he's holding up one of the ice cream bars, and he's kind of like sticking it really to Vince McMahon. Kind of like saying to Vince, I'm the person that runs this show. It's absolutely awesome. If you're not a wrestling fan, though, you're not going to get that. And if you didn't know the history of everything, you wouldn't get that. And the match was a triple threat. So you had CM Punk as the champion, taking on, I think it was The Miz and Alberto Del Rio. From what I can recall, it was a good match. So I need to go back and rewatch that. But yeah, this poster anyway, 2011, kind of encapsulates a lot of the drama that was happening that year. I don't even know if encapsulates is a word. I mean, let's say it is. Let's say it is. Yeah, we're all friends. Let's say it's a word. And if not, I'll ring up my friends at thedictionary.com and just be like, I know we've never spoken, but can you add this word, please? TLC 2012 looked like this, and I think any poster that's got Ryback on it needs to be approached with caution. I liked Ryback at times. It's just that he didn't really get the push that he, you know, kind of warranted at the key moments. And then I think he became a bit like disgruntled with the company and kind of lost his way a bit and whatnot. Around this time though, he was red hot. You know, Ryback, they were really pushing him in that main event. Made sense having him on the poster. Just looks a little weird now maybe. But he's standing on this absolute mountain of like tables, ladders and chairs. And it's a cool image. It's a cool image. It's not the worst poster in the world. But it's not one that kind of really resonates with me anymore. I can tell you that this show as well is really special because it is the debut in-ring match of The Shield, and yet they don't feature on this poster. Although saying that, they feature on the 2017 one, and they shouldn't anymore because they're not going to be there. So perhaps WWE just edged their bets very early. So yeah, that was 2012. 2013, awful poster. This thing is trash. You see, TLC stands for Tender Loving Care. And what they've tried to do with this poster is say to fans, TLC in the wrestling world does not stand for tender loving care. It stands for tables, ladders and chairs. So they've tried to show that by having the one side as flowers and the other side as tables, ladders and chairs. It's just a pointless motto, like, you know, strap line. It just didn't need to be said. Like, I don't think anyone in the history of ever has looked at a TLC WWE poster and gone, oh, have they called that show Tender Loving Care? That must be nice. That must be 3 hours of people coming down to the ring, just giving each other hugs. The thing I love about WWE is when they are on a downward spiral, they just keep on going. I would say that this poster is even worse. It's got this awful Christmas feel to it, which is like Dolph Ziggler handing you a chair as a present, but it's photoshopped in. He's not even holding the chair. You can see his hand is not holding that chair. Like, who holds objects with their hands like this? Like, I don't even know if I could. See? Doesn't work. TLC 2015, the poster for this was dull. So dull. Look at this. You've got Roman Reigns just being all Romany. He's kind of standing, like we said before. It's got like a little light in the background, like maybe a ladder, I can't quite remember. It's just dull. I think as well, I mean, it sums up the show perfectly because the main event was Sheamus against Roman Reigns. Although what I will say is I think it was this pay-per-view where Roman Reigns just goes mental on Triple H after. I think Triple H interferes or something like that, costs Roman the match, and then he just goes mental. And I remember the crowd getting really behind Roman, like, because they'd been waiting for Roman to actually do something that we could like cheer and get behind. And then when he absolutely destroyed Triple H, crowd was just like, yeah, this is what we want to see. And then they just threw it all away again. And finally, TLC 2016. This is a decent poster. You've got the tables, ladders, chairs in the background. You've got the phenomenal AJ Styles coming at you with, is it like a phenomenal forearm? Can't quite remember how he's posed, but I think he's like coming down, and it's awesome. It's so cool. It's just a great image. AJ Styles was the WWE champion at this point, I believe, defending against Dean Ambrose. I'm really having to go back in my memory banks now, but I'm sure that was the main event. And yeah, you know, just so cool to see AJ Styles on a poster. I mean, it was obviously 2016 at the Royal Rumble that he broke through. He had a great first year. TLC, I think I'm right in saying, was the final pay-per-view of the year. So, you know, to be on the poster, to be the champion and be on the poster at the end of your first year is pretty good going. But then, you know, AJ Styles is phenomenal. So, and that was it, guys. That is all of the TLC posters. There's some great ones in there. There's some dull ones in there. There's some just, the Christmas Dolph Ziggler thing just is awful. But yeah, anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know which one was your favourite, your least favourite, in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a like, hit the subscribe, all of that good stuff. And hopefully you'll join me for all the reaction videos for TLC 2017. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.